Hi, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to post some meeting minutes for a group. You can use these same steps to post any kind of content to the CoTrails website. So I'm starting on the home page, which is, as you can see, cotrails.org. And the first thing you have to do, remember, is always log in over here in the upper right hand corner. If you remember from the previous lessons, I created this user, Maureen Trails, and she's going to be the one who's posting the content today. So you can see up here, Maureen Trails in the right hand corner, she's logged in. Now, up at the very top menu, you've got My Account, Dashboard, and Notifications. In this case, if you roll your mouse over Dashboard at the top, you will see that the first choice is New Post, and that's because that is, one of the most common things that you'll be doing. So click on that, and voila, you are behind the scenes in the back end, and that's where you write your new post. So for this one, because this is meeting minutes, we will be doing the volunteer coordination team meeting minutes. And then, so that's just the title of the post. And you'll see that it automatically creates a little permanent link to that post. If you want, you can actually edit that and make it something more specific, which I'm going to do. That is volunteer and then the date. That's optional. Just makes a nice shorter permanent link to that page. All right, so we're here in the main body or text of the post. And the first thing I want to point out is that you should be in the visual editor. If you don't see these nice friendly icons, it might mean that you're accidentally clicked over into the HTML side where you're expected to know coding. So if you ever see this, just check and make sure that you're on the visual tab. So when you've got these nice friendly icons, these are things that you might have seen before in Word or other word processing configurations. And one thing I want to show you is at the very end there's this funny little icon, and it's called the kitchen sink, and it's a toggle switch. If you click on it, you'll get a second row of icons which give you even more choices. So I think for most people you're going to want all of those choices at some point. So that's the first thing you want to do, is go in there and show the kitchen sink. So now you have all your options. All right, typically you're going to have text which is from a Word document. So suppose somebody has emailed you the minutes of the meeting. So you will, from your own document in your, in your own computer, you're going to have a meeting minutes, and you can just copy them from that document and then paste it in there. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to select all of this text that's in our actual document, and we're going to copy it and paste it over here. So, but what I want you to notice is we've got here these two little icons. One is paste as plain text and the other is paste from Word. And I suggest that you might want to use the paste from Word, and you can see if you click that you get this little text box, and you can, if you've already copied your text, you can just paste it right in there, and that way you see it preserves all the links and everything that were already in there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and remove some of these extra spaces, and then we will be able to insert it. Okay, let's just go ahead and click insert. You can see what it looks like. So there you go, there's your whole post. And you notice you've got the attendees at the top and the time the meeting started, but the attendees are also there listed at the bottom. And I would suggest that, just to make it a little more readable. You might want to cut this part out from the top and actually put it at the bottom. And the other thing is, I'm going to suggest that you remove this contact information to prevent those email addresses from being shown to the world. So now we've got the meeting minutes starting at the time the meeting started, which I think is a more sensible place for you to start. So I'm going to go through here and quickly check the formatting again, make sure that those extra spaces are all out of there so you don't have a lot of ugly gaps. And then once that's done, and you can see these are rather long, once that's done, you can, there's some more space to get rid of. And obviously you could keep going with this for a while, and it's better if you remove those extra spaces before you ever paste them in here. But the main thing is, what you're going to want to do next is look over here on the right hand side where it says categories. This is the meeting minutes of the volunteers group, and so you can see here under collaboration process we have the category volunteers. So that's really the only box that you need to check. Now you can also, in this next part, tags, you can type minutes because that's something people might search on, and this is a quick way to do it. So when you're ready to do that, you might want to preview it. So up here in Publish, you're going to do Save Draft. That's an important thing to do. And you can preview what it's going to look like. There's two places you can do that. There's this one, this link here where it says Post Draft Updated Preview, and then also under the Publish box you can click on Preview. So when you do that, you can see this is how it will actually look once it's published. It isn't published yet. So scrolling down, okay, we have a little more space to get rid of, but otherwise it looks fine. It's got subheaders and everything in it. But one thing I'd like to point out is it's very long. And if you left it just like this, that means that this long post would take up a lot of room on the home page. So we're going to come back here to the editing screen, and we're going to use a very handy little tool, which is right here. It's the Insert More, and that's what gives you that broken line and lets the reader go to the page where the full post is. So pick just a couple of crucial first paragraphs and to where you want to have it break. So right here, I think I'll put it in there. This is all that's going to show then on the home page is these first few paragraphs. And all I have to do is place my cursor and click on that, and you can see that it's inserted this dotted gray line and the word more. So I think that we're looking good. I'm going to run down here and delete some more of that extra space. And there we go. I think we've got most of it now. Oops. And you can see it also does have a spell check. So if you've got some little accidental typos or misspellings, it will catch those for you. So I think that is about it. Now we're ready to publish. Okay. So we come over here again, and this is the Publish button. I want to show you one other thing though. If for some reason you want to delay publication, you can do that, or if you want to predate it, you can actually change the publication date and time right there. All right, so we're going to leave it at the present time, and we're going to click Publish, and then you'll be able to see what it really looks like. All right, so to see it on the home page, we'll come up here to this link at the very top, and that's what goes back to the home page. So there it is. You can see there's the minutes, and there is where it breaks to the next page. You can click on that, and you'll get taken to the page where the entire meeting minutes are posted. So there you go, and it's ready for people to leave replies or comments right at the end. All right, you're done.